Hey guys, Vanrock here with Waywire. You know, the term venture capital has been coming up a lot in the news recently, and I wanted to get a sense of what exactly is what's commonly called VC. To get all the answers, I'm turning to Marissa Campisi, a venture capitalist at Vanrock. So let's start out, step one, back to basics. What is venture capital?
It is capital that goes into private companies to help them grow and achieve their goals.
I know that there are different stages of investment and different stages of capital. I've heard about seed capital, I've heard about angel investors. Where does this fit into that overall picture?
Here at Vanrock, I'm investing out of Fund 6. It's a $350 million fund. We are Series A investors, so roughly $3 to $5 million rounds. The investment stage really, well, from the investment seed, you have different data, right? The seed investment, you don't have a lot to work with. You're really investing in people at that stage, people attacking large markets, hopefully, if you're, investing the right way.
What are the most important factors that you're looking at when deciding whether or not to write a check to a company?
So I guess it depends stage, but it's always the people. Who's this team? Why are they exceptional? Why do we think they're A players? Can they execute on this idea? What market is it? Is it a big market? Are a lot of people doing this already? Is this an innovative idea? And we want people that are building like everlasting giants, really enduring companies, change the world type companies. That's what we hope for.
Like what?
Early on, this fund invested in Apple. That's a change the world type company. I couldn't live without any of my Apple products. Well, we have a bunch. Did you check our wall out on your walk-in here?
I did. Pretty impressive.
I like to think this company, Cloud, is a pretty interesting company. Cloud believes that everyone has influence, and it's not just the celebrities. And you know something about something, and they really try to help unearth the influence around the individual. Honestly, we believe every investment we go into here at Vanrock, we do some analysis, and we have at the bottom of our investment memo, or even in our room, we have what we call the glimmer of greatness section. Like, what's the glimmer of greatness here? Why is this going to be a great company? Why is this company going to be around? How is it going to shape our world? We really, we wouldn't make any investment without having that discussion. So every single company you see on the wall out there, we've had that discussion. That strategy has been around for a while here. And the belief around the room that you get to before you wire, the money is this can be one of those companies.
Speaking of that glimmer of greatness, when we look at the companies that are really changing our lives every day, we look at Facebook, we look at LinkedIn, would those companies have been possible without venture capital?
I would, it's hard. I would say no. There are certain companies, sure, that can be successful without venture capital. I think, though, if you do look at the leading, internet brands, the ones that we really admire and we all wish we were invested in or want to invest in companies like that, the data is that some of the companies we look up to have raised capital to get to where they are today. So I would say that venture is a wonderful thing.
If we zoom out for a second and we look at the U.S. economy, we're pegging our hopes to a large degree on entrepreneurs, on the future of the American economy really resting on the shoulders of entrepreneurship. Is that entrepreneurship possible in the long run without venture capital funding?
I would never argue that venture capitalists are the ones that are building these innovative companies. Entrepreneurs build companies. It's just that at some points in a company's life, or a company, if they want to grow, if they want to expand, venture capital is very helpful. Yes, entrepreneurship is possible without venture, for sure. Ideally, you want to be at the point where you have the option to take venture or not.
Marissa, thanks a lot.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.